hey, we need to talk. No, not you and I. I mean, we need to talk with ourselves. We need to have a serious talking to. Just sit down, you and yourself, me and myself, and talk it out. See, so many folks that I interact with on a weekly basis, they're telling me the same kinds of stories. You know, they get great ideas, they get pumped up about them, enthused. They're all psyched up, which puts them into action. But then, you know, over time, what happens typically is the enthusiasm just naturally starts to level off. And as that happens, the action starts slowing down. And eventually, the enthusiasm gets to a level and we're back to where we started and we're not in activity. And then we're just kind of waiting for the next great idea to strike and get ourselves all pumped up again and go through the cycle. But I love this simple strategy. It comes from one of the members of a mastermind group that I'm in. His name is Ben Yersisson. And he coaches himself. Here's what he does to help him stay on track of where he really wants to go. The big takeaway here is that we have the answers, and most of us know what we should be doing. We know what's holding us back. We have the answers inside, but we don't typically take the time to be with ourselves long enough to hear what we need to hear. And being a solopreneur nowadays, it's more important than ever because it can be a really lonely journey, right? So here's what Ben does. Every week on his calendar, he marks off a time block, and he calls it Ben Coaches Ben. So for that period of time, he's going to close out everything else, shut it down, and just be with himself. And he gets out old school pen, pad of paper, and he starts asking himself some good, solid, healthy, probing questions. And then just uninterrupted, unedited, write anything down that just comes to mind without overthinking it. Brain dump. Just brain dump onto the page and see what shows up. I love this idea for so many reasons. A, it's so simple. It doesn't cost anything. And I really do think that if we made that a regular habit, we'd probably find a lot of answers to the things that we're struggling with, and we'd get better results, bottom line. So he calls it Ben Coaches Ben. I love it. I'm going to start doing it. I think it's so great that we should all be blocking off at least one block of time every week. I hope this is helpful to you as well. You got benefit. Please leave a comment. Try this method and let me know how it goes either in the comments or a private message, and know that until next time, I'll be rooting for your success.